With all the videos with Batman Who Laughs, which we're not done with, by the way, Green Lanterns did get some love recently. It got two new Green Lantern cards, so let's go ahead and test them out. I have had Green Lantern's deck with Batgirl and Hal Jordan. I really enjoy it. I thought let's switch it up with Might. Wonder Woman and Hal Jordan might be a really good combo. Maybe Hal Jordan and Superman. Actually, probably Aquaman's really good too, but let's look it over the list here. Even though he's been nerfed, he's still good, especially with Amazonian bracers. If you can combo that, it'll be a 1-4, which means he should give you a lot of value and draw some golds out of your deck. Then your decks make it more consistent and all that stuff. Anyone who plays card games knows how important that is. Again, thinning your deck, fitting mentor. And as you can see with this curve in my deck, it's probably not optimal, but I'm keeping low with gold. Silver, I could probably put some more in, and then some bronze. Reason is because I want to play some of the new cards. I don't know if this is the optimal list. She's great. Trevor's great. Cherson's great. Chip's great. Energy Blast to give some reach in case we get lose a board, etc. Favor the Gods. It's card draw. You do not have a lot of card draw in Might, and then Energy, I don't know. I can't think of any particular card offhand that helps with that as well. Flex, because he's really good with Wonder Woman, gives you value. Now, this guy is really good synergy with the fitting mentor, because if you could get her, sorry, it's a her, not a he, but if you could get her with the fitting mentor, giving that shield or Amazonian bracers, you could really get some value with the construct alien beast. So, oh, and also super strength, a lot of good synergy in this deck for her. So we'll see how it goes. Queen's just too good. Mira's really good. Guy Gardner's another new card. So you pay a bronze, you give Guy Gardner any random lantern in your hand flurry, which is very powerful. John Stewart's just a staple. Got to have him. Frankenstein because I like him. You could put obviously Steel in there if you don't have the new card. Killard because he's just too good for Lantern synergy. And then for our top end, we have Shazam. I really think Shazam's a great card. That speed, he could do removal, get surprise lethal, all that kind of stuff. We have Hal Jordan because he's just, he's a staple for this deck. Booster Gold because it's just good tempo, right? You play Booster Gold, you could play him for basically for free. He got a buff. So yeah, I got to have him. And of course, Superman's recruit's just too good as well. Another considerations, maybe we could cut down on some of the bronze, maybe get rid of Flex and put in a couple of Wonder Womans, or at least one Wonder Woman and maybe another Silver or something like that. So yeah, definitely not probably the most optimal list, but let's go ahead and give it a try on the ladder. And I have a win streak going, so let's see if we can keep that streak going as well. Let's go. Haha, Outlook. My opponent. Interesting name. Batman and Wonder Woman. Old school. Do we ever keep this? I kind of think we do. Queen's kind of nice. We have a lot of bronze in this deck, so let's keep it. I don't know if it's the most optimal because you kind of want to get lanterns, but I forgot. Yeah, we should get lanterns. Oh, that's pretty bad. Don't know how we're going to deal with that. Oh, he's decent. All right. Ooh, we have an easy answer for that. Kind of think we do it for a couple reasons in case they have Steed to charge it up. Charge Wonder Woman up. Buffs the mentor. It would be a little bit more difficult to deal with. Plus super strength. So yeah, there's a lot of buffs and might. Wonder Woman's online next turn, but the problem is she's not going to be... Oh, well, she's definitely not going to be able to deal with that. All right, so... see what we get. Ooh, Steve's actually really good. Who is he going to focus on, though? Wonder Woman or it's kind of a waste for us to go in there and hit. I mean, this fourth, we get to clear it, but we use a lot of resources in order to do it. Do we ever get punished? If they have super strength, if they have aura, if they have bracers, we can get really punished here. Ah, man. Well, the good thing is we get to play her. So it's not a complete waste. Let's just get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it. We get the board. I like it. And the next turn we could give Steve the bracers or our beautiful lady here. And we have the queen, we have kill, we have a lot of different options. I was debating on whether saving the Hal Jordan for her, and sorry, for Kilrog, but that would have been a little bit greedy. We don't get a good kill here though, so that kind of sucks. Oh yeah, we do. We have the queen. Now he's gonna kill her, so that kind of sucks. We'll put the queen there. We'll see what we can do. Wow. Okay. Guess we're. Guess. They're going to try and get extra damage? Are they going to get rid of the shield on Steve? Yeah, I don't know if that last turn was good, but we developed and prevented any kind of... Okay. Interesting. Again, the super strength bullshit's getting old. So yeah. Oh, well, we don't have anywhere. We're going to have to do... we can't buff and get that, so we're going to have to do... They don't have their hero powers, their leader powers. 5/7 dies, but I mean, how much more? They've literally gotten the nuts in terms of oh, we might win this. They literally got the nuts in terms of buffs, right? Like every turn they've had a buff, and we've extended a substantial amount of resources just to deal with these recruits. It's pretty bad. Oh, he's probably gonna... Oh, who's he gonna do? Yeah, that's smart, because then less damage. Alright, we don't have a way of dealing with that, though. We can take him out if he doesn't play another gadget. This is really, really bad. See, this is obviously a big threat, but... Well, we can't take it out now without bumping. I don't think we get there, guys. We do have card advantage, but... Well, we did, but... Well, we can take that, but... Oh, no, we can't now. Yeah, they've just had the nuts. It's very difficult to deal with an opponent who's having the perfect draws. Well, we're definitely doing this. Oh, that's not... oh, that's really good, but are we ever going to live that long? All right, so unfortunately, we got to... Oh, man, this is bad. Hal Jordan's going to be very vulnerable, but if we don't deal with this now, we're just going to die. I don't think we get there. We do got Shazam or Hal Jordan next turn, so there is that. If Hal Jordan leader doesn't die, which is a huge amount of damage coming in. Now, Reach does... this deck shouldn't... My opponent shouldn't have a lot of damage from hand, so that's good, but... They're definitely in a really good position. I think Shazam is not a good play next turn. I think Hal Jordan just as guard and in a big, big, bulky body is the way to go. We'll see what my opponent does next turn. I think my mulligan was a little greedy too. So yeah, yeah. Hal Jordan's dead, all right? I mean, he's off by 1, but I mean, they don't have reach usually, right? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I really do appreciate my opponent trading, but don't know if I would have done that. And then next turn, we'll do Hal Jordan's ability. Yeah, they could have. Well, I guess that's okay. They really want to get her down ASAP. I can respect that. But getting him down to 1 would have been kind of really, really good too. All right. So, how do we get back into this game? Well, first things. Ooh. That kind of changes things a little bit. We're obviously doing this. This is a big body that is going to be extremely difficult for them to deal with. We kind of just do this, right? Oh, no, that's... Oh, my God, that's only 8, so we can't do that. We do this as well. Let's just make it more difficult. Do this. Next turn, we have some shenanigans we could do to deal with that. Yeah, 21 is going to be difficult. It has guard, has aura. So I don't think my doesn't have removal tools. Neither does. Yeah, just GG. All right, guys, let's go to the next one. That was a great, great game. I really thought my opponent was going to win. All right. Well, the rematch outlook. Remember, we beat them. That hand, though. That hand. I think we keep it. We don't have any other Green Lanterns, though. We won the first match against Outlook. Let's see if we can win the second. This starts pretty damn amazing. With Steve Trevor, maybe we'll do... Well, that was a tough match, though, but we'll see. Remember, we got the big Hal Jordan, and then they just conceded. We're there on board first. Thinking of which, he makes another appearance. He's gonna kill that, though. If we play Chaseon, I don't think we do that. I think they focused on... We're gonna do this. We're gonna protect Hal. Do we ever do that? Do we ever do Steve to kill this? Buff him up, but then, you know, we don't get... flex synergy with it's tempo, guys. It's tempo.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Not the optimal opener, but might, as you saw when we first faced this opponent, they literally had turn after turn after turn of buffing. So let's try to negate that as much as we can. So, I mean, we were really on the ropes most of that match until Hal Jordan came down. So we kind of got a little bit lucky. But yeah, if I could neutralize their buffing opportunities, it's pretty cool. Batman's on online. Oh, wow. That's very big. Oh, are we ever going to get a freaking... Oh, man. We do this. We need to thin our deck. Ooh, Chip's really good. But if we put that down, that just dies. We saved the Lantern shenanigans next turn. We can't afford not to develop here. I was thinking about doing the fitting mentor, but I want to give my opponent targets to hit. He could clear the board, obviously, but
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
they're probably tear gas flex, I'm assuming. I didn't want to put Chase down just to die. We got Green Lanterns, so Hal Jordan with aura is going to be extremely powerful. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Didn't get tear gas. Or are they going to put tear gas on Steve? Interesting. And next turn we got Hal's ability, which will give us a lot of Ooh, we're gonna definitely kill that. We're gonna have to. Oh my god, please. That's pretty tough. But we'll be able to kill him because we cannot allow. Well, now we can't. We cannot allow them to get that value, but unfortunately they will. Or maybe not. It's gonna be really bad, but we're gonna have to do it. So let's do this first. Do this.
This will be a piece of cake.
Do this. It's very expensive. Very, very expensive. But I don't want them charging.
May the gods grant us their favor.
All right. Not the best, but that's the best we can do. If they, because then this guy would be able to do his ability. She would be able to do her ability. I took a lot of damage, but I think in the long run, hopefully it will pay off. Leaving that up sucks because he does get rid of the shield for free, but it dies, so that's all good. Of course, they're probably going to buff it. But yeah, sometimes you have suboptimal plays, guys. I mean, Robin has to die, especially if they buff it this turn, right? If they have any kind of buff for Robin, he's just going to be insane. Wow, you don't see him very often. We get to kill. Oh, you see what I'm talking about? Oh my god, he's just gonna hit face. You never trade. We do get a clean kill here. Oh, maybe we don't. Did he have? He had aura, buddy. Oh, GG. All right. My opponent forgot about aura. I do think developers, if they ever do watch this video, there is some quality of life stuff. Because it's hard to sometimes distinguish between this shield aura. But yeah, Homeboy had aura, so that really messed it up. And yeah, 2 games. Like I said, I don't know if the deck's optimal, but let's go here and do a recap. I kind of like doing a recap after all the games. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, cool. Very, very cool games. I love the deck. Only other thing is like some of the mulligans I didn't really mulligan hard for lanterns, but when you this deck, like I showed you, is very heavy on bronze. So when you get an opener where you get any kind of like fitting mentor, bracers, I mean stuff like that with Steve, and you just kind of keep it right, especially with this aggressive. I mean, Batman and Wonder Woman's pretty tough, even that it's not quite as meta as it used to be. It's still a very good deck. Yeah, overall, I like this deck. I do like Skeets here. I think he's really good, even though he's been nerfed, especially, you know, 15 Mentor. You could get him shielded. Bracers help. We didn't get to see her in action, unfortunately. Guy Gardner, we didn't really get to see in action as well. But yeah, I like the deck. Like I said, some of the choices are like, is Shazam the best? You might want to do maybe... well, let's see. What else could we do? But I like Shazam. He's a good minion. He can do some removal. Stuff like that. Maybe you could put in something else. Maybe Captain Atom is a threat, but nah, I don't think so. Another thing you could do is maybe Living Lightning as a replacement because it kind of does the removal as well. The Flash is a consideration, but I don't think he's good for this deck. Yeah, I like Shazam. You might want to, you know, mess around and guys with whatever you want with some other energy. Maybe you could put some more aura guys in there. You know, stuff like that. Who knows? You could maybe. I don't think Kyle. I don't know. I don't know if Kyle's good. You could do. Yeah, I don't know. You could do Crystal Ball maybe for shits and giggles, or put in the rings. The ring chooses. So yeah, there's a lot of different options you could put in for Shazam. I kind of think, but I do like it. I do think Booster Gold's good. Probably not the optimal one, but yeah, I keep the golds light. Keep it a lot bronze heavy, so you could probably get that. Put some more silvers in there as well. Yeah, Simon's really good. So is what's it called? Where is she? Jessica Cruz. I kind of like Jessica Cruz. The problem is with the new. I mean, you could get rid of Skeets for another Lantern, so that there is that. Matter of fact, I think Skeets probably isn't needed. Come to think of it, because I don't really have that many gold. But to get gold out of your deck is just so powerful. So yeah, actually, come to think of it, maybe we could take Skeets out and put in Jessica or Simon. It's a consideration. It's a consideration. Another thing would be maybe like Liberty Bell for a little more tempo, getting some damage and stuff like that. Yeah, so definitely not the optimal list. If anything, I'll probably either put more golds in here and get more value for Skeets. But yeah, anyways, guys, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.